Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Dauri Moreta. What do you have on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And here is Sal Frelick.
The right fielder, Sal Frelick.
And the pitch. Right down to shoot, and we're underway. And a pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Christian Yelich.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Andrew Monasterio, batting with one down, takes a strike. Here's the 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. One out, bases empty. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty, and now it's Christian Yelich.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. In the air on the infield. Under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Brewers go down quietly. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Forbes Field, and on the hill in this one, Aaron Ashby.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind to the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. And that skips into dirt. Right through there for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Fouled off left side. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And there's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. McCutchen on the move. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Shepard, the next to hit. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Snap throw to first, and he's back in there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Outside low. It's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, one out.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle fighting the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Stepping in, Paul Skeens. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
The pitch.
Front 2. 0-2.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Adames tossed to second, and that's 2.
These boys were ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Back now at Forbes Field, Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. That one hit the knees for a strike. A plate umpire Freddie Ferguson. And the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now it's William Contreras. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Moretta, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the 2nd. Misses off the plate. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. In the air, out towards left center. Palacios brings it in with a nice running grab. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. Ashby back to work. That misses. Ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Down looking.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
So digging in, Josh Palacios.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Up next for the Pirates, Dauri Moretta. There's a strike.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's
No ball,
really just
one
about
strike.
catching the ball with the bat.
And a sac bunt here. Hoskins. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Gilberto Celestino, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And a good eye there.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And another ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Man at second. And there's the automatic.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
2 outs. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to the left. Monasterio. And that is the inning. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Moretta back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here's Christian Arroyo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next pitch is outside. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Ashby. Fought off foul. That one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still no score. Back here at Forbes Field, set for the bottom of the third, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Brian Hayes. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted, way back there, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
The shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, and he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. Good eye right there. One away with a runner at third. On the ground right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's some real power at the plate. Shepard. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a strike. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Fraley tracks it down for the out. So one left for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. Back now at Forbes Field, all set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Fraley. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And he grabs it in foul ground. Left-hand hitter waits. And ball 1.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
The Brewers hitless so far in the game. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
That one inside, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the right-hander deals. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 so far. Started to swing, held up. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And here it comes. Here's a high chopper. Hayes throws across the diamond. Yelich out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Paul Skeens. As the lefty gets to work. Off the mark there.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Arroyo whips it to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Not close with that one. And the count is 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now one missed.
3-0.
The wind to kick the pitch. And there's the automatic. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is filled up.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And the batter now, Josh Palacios. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mitchell going after it. And that's the 3rd out. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Moving under it. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras struck out looking at his first at bat. Swings through that. Contreras, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Here comes the pitch. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Close, but called the ball. Going to count 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Just
Outside
missed.
Ball.
And another ball. Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Comes the 2-2.
You got to push out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
2 outs, runner at first. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. Brewers strand 1. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the pitcher, Dauri Morita. And a pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That's down.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And the pitch. Fly ball to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder,
Gilberto Celestino, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Arroyo tosses to first. 2 away down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
But one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly?
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And we're back. Top 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Arroyo. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. McCutchen after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So now here's the pitcher, Aaron Ashby.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Johnson under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. That just misses, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. The Brewers still looking for their first hit in this one. Up the middle, Johnson. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Ashby back to work. And a good eye there.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one almost hit him. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Number 19 stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Shepard getting ready to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
No ball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Look out. And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Paul Skeens. Step off, throw to first. Shepard back in on a dive. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Forbes Field, now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Monasterio. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And the righty deals. And another ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
And that drops in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And it counts full.
Oh, boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Yelich at the dish. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dauri Moreta won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Domingo Germán.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willy Adames. Fastball for a strike. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
2 on, 1 out. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Not even close there. Yeah, the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Chapman also throwing. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. There's the strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back now at Forbes Field, bottom of the inning at the plate, Termarr Johnson.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Abner Uribe, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Payams getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good eye in that spot.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard, you understand the situation, you want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And now Josh Palacios. Gets under and pops it up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
In for a strike. 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Two outs. And that skips in the dirt. And a base hit up the middle. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Gilberto Celestino. Out front and foul to the left side.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Late swing, fouled off. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Mitchell grabs it on the run. Pirates leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game up now for Milwaukee. Christian Arroyo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's down and in. On the ground. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing. So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Jackson Chourio. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground right side. Nice stop. Over to second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One-run game, one out, one on. Move to first. Chourio back on a dive. Oh, 1 now. Missed inside with the curve. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Chourio around third. The relay throw. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
As Chapman comes in to take over.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner at third with one gone. Andrew Monasterio digs in now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First offering, and it just misses.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And here it comes. Foul ball there. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the air to left center. Celestino makes the grab. Runner tags for third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. That one at triple digits. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez up and loosening in the pen. Next pitch is downstairs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And another ball. And that's down and away. Got it. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Abner Uribe.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 45.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1 for 2. Here comes a pitch.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Righty delivers. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. Uribe, in his 2nd season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jared Triolo.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Ground ball left side. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Man at second here with 2 away. Shepard, the next to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
1 ball,
and
no
the first
strike.
pitch misses for ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-handed reliever.
3-1.
Paul Skeens next to bat for the Bucks. And it's second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Up next for the Pirates, Paul Skeens.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Tying run at the plate. Slider for a strike. That one drifts inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. And that one is inside. Termarr Johnson waiting for a turn at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pirates strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. That one catches the zone. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And Adames swings through that one.
Kind of just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Kicks and deals. Off the plate, 2-2.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Count's full.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is William Contreras. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just off the inside edge. The pitch. And it is 2-1. Runner at second, nobody out. On the ground at first. Shepard steps on the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First pitch, not close. Adames stands at third with one gone in the inning. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. On the outside corner, and the count is 3-1. That's to third. Tries to get back and save.
The first baseman for the Pittsburgh,
2 on with 1 out. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Righty to the plate, and 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. On his way over. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags for home. Dives for the tag. Got him. And that is out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors and a runner left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates nothing. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Devin Williams.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
batting 9, number 2. Right.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, Termarr Johnson.
And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Williams, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next pitch, not close, up high. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, the stuff is just too good to fail.
And the righty deals. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Palacios, 1 for 3. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Foul ball.
That one missed. To third. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, James Bednar.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates.
Number 15.
O'Neal Cruz looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.